Hello everybody and welcome to episode 26 of my Minecraft tutorial, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at some jungle and desert temples. So we're going to take a break from all the building and all the rest of the stuff that we've been doing in the last couple of episodes, and we're going to have some adventure. So I've identified the, one of each I've identified. So we've got one desert temple and one jungle temple. I've done quite a bit off camera, which you can see via the world download, which is available down in the description. I've hunted more records to add to the collection. I've done quite a bit over at the Wizard's Tower. Not lots and lots, but I've done a fair bit, such as adding parts of paths and stuff like that, which I have yet to finish because I've kind of run out of resources. So I will do that probably as I acquire more resources. So yeah, we're going to be heading back over here again. Just past the village there is a jungle, and we will be heading towards the temple, which is in the jungle first, and then we will go do the desert one. So let's see, I have plenty of food. I'm pretty much set up for food in this map. I am on peaceful, let's make that normal. I've been on map making stuff. I don't want to make sure that I'm on peaceful though. So yeah, I'm pretty much set up for food now in this map because I can just breed cows all the time and get more steaks. So I'm not worried about food anymore. So we're pretty well set up now. I'm going to be from now on really mostly doing things such as building projects and adventure-y stuff really. There's still lots and lots and lots to cover, but we're going to be doing stuff that maybe is not what you would consider basic anymore, which is good. It's good. It's getting more interesting. So there is a desert over there. I have not found a pyramid in that desert. We are going to be going in the opposite direction. So I did a bit of exploring in a creative world, which is the exact same seed as this, and I actually found in that creative world over in that direction 2 more villagers and a desert pyramid. So there's quite a bit over in that direction. Well, that's deep, very deep. I'm glad we avoided that. Let's see. So we've been over in this direction before when we went cow hunting, in a good few episodes ago now. Was it like episode 4 or something? We were last over here. I know it was a while ago. So what you need to do is come over here past the village. I would follow the river. It's the best way of finding what we're looking for, is following the river, because jungles are quite hard to navigate. And what I'll do is I'll put the coordinates for both of these places in the description. Well, no, I'm just going to keep an eye on the river. A little cave there, but we're not looking for the caves right now. Had enough of caves for a while. And you need to head sort of in this direction, and it's towards the back of the jungle, towards the next biome over in this direction. So for the first time in a while we are actually doing some exploring, which is good. We don't do too much exploring in tutorials. It's more showing off stuff. So we've got some nice new structures. So here's the snow biome, which means we're near the back now. So we just need to head, I think, over in this direction. And then we will have found it. Jungles can be quite laggy due to the fact there's a lot of leaves and stuff to render. Let me see. Is it over here? I swear it was. Though the generation might have changed because this is 1.4.6 code, but I wouldn't have thought it would have changed that much. Have I just come too close to this side? If I can't find it straight away, what I'll do is I'll just either time-lapse me running around like a headless chicken, or I will jump cut to where I have found it. It might be a bit further towards the back, perhaps. Let me see. Ah, here it is, right here. I knew it wasn't far away. So this is a jungle temple. As you can see, it has this mossy cobble, and this is one of only 2 places you could acquire mossy cobble. The others is dungeons. So it has an entrance right here, just a normal entrance that you would walk in, and you can either go down or go up, and we're going to go up first and clear the upper layer. So if you want to harvest your mossy cobble, you can get it from here. I won't do that on camera, it will take too long, but maybe off camera I might come back here and collect some, because I want to use it in some projects, because it's a nice looking block. And if you go downstairs, I'm just going to be careful of any monsters that could be around. We have some levers, which we will look at in a minute, and if you are looking around, you will notice that there are some trip wires. So then, there's a trip wire. There's a skeleton around there as well. I have brought arrows. So we need shears for the trip wire. And you just left click with your shears and it cuts it. It cuts the trip wire. There are dispensers in here with arrows. There's traps. Where's that skeleton? And as you can see, there is another one here. So let's disable that. And as you can see, we've now disabled all the tripwires. And there's some redstone and stuff in here that we're going to collect. Let's grab these vines. And if we open this chest, we have, oh, bones, rotten flesh, and some gold. So I'm going to pick up the iron axe and break the chest. Let's take the dispenser. You never know, it's got some arrows in there. And these tripwire hooks, I believe you might get those with a pick. Pick that up. You can pick up the string with any tool. Let's get the other tripwire. Let's pick you up. Let's pick up this redstone. I never have enough redstone. And it goes back there, so why don't we just grab this. Pick you two up, and another tripwire here. Oh, you can just hit it with your fist or any tool and you'll be fine. And then there is this. And if you change different levers, you can actually move a block which is up here. And we've freed one of them. So let's see if we can try and find the other one. Okay, so that was the top one. So the top one is right. And let's see if that has opened anything. Yeah, okay. So now we're in here. So this is how we open it. There's a little puzzle for you to figure out there. And there's some more redstone and some more goodies in here. And we got some gold and some more bones. So that's going to be useful. So let's pick up the chest. I'm going to grab the repeater that's in here. We're going to do some redstone tutorials soon. Just not until 1.5. Because they're changing redstone, as I've said. And we can pick up these pistons using our pick. We've got some sticky pistons, which we can use in some redstone projects as well. Let's just dig ourselves out of here. And that is pretty much in a nutshell these jungle temples. You might find monsters in here, you might not. It's all based on luck, because it's obviously a dark area. There are no spawners down here. So what I might do is I might take some mossy cobble back off camera. I'm going to pick up these blocks now, though, the circular stone brick blocks. There's not too many of these available in the game. You could only find those here, so take advantage of them while you have them. So now we've done this one, why don't I pick up some vines as well. So yeah, you can use shears on vines. Never know, we might be able to use these in some projects when we get back home. So it's going to be a fair track to the desert. So what I might do is I might time lapse this. Me getting over there. I do hear monsters, so there's probably a cave somewhere. So yeah, the coordinates are right there on screen. I'll put them in the description. So you've got X342 and Z825. So I'm going to head over now to the desert temple. So I think it's about time that we got back. So it's back this way. Obviously I'm not worried about food. I can run all I like. I've got a ton of steak amongst other things. There's iron down there, but I've got plenty of iron. More caves around here. So let's head back over this way. So I'm just going to get out of the jungle and then I will cut it to a time lapse, I think. So here's the plains back this way. You can just, as I said, follow the river around and you won't be far away. Let's just get back to the plains. So yeah, the desert temple is quite a haul to get over there, so I'm not going to bore you just nattering away until we get over there. It makes more sense to time-lapse it. Why don't we just pop our bed down as well here and get some rest, and we will head over there. But what I'll do is I'll find the first village, show you where that is, find the second village, show you where that is, and then we will head towards the temple. So, time lapse begin now. And there is the first village. Just up here is this village. It's quite a big village. There's not a lot to it, but there is a librarian here, which I'm pretty pleased about. He wants books for emeralds, so I'm pretty happy about that, the fact that we have a librarian now. There's a couple of other guys here which I might do trades with off camera, because we've already covered trading, so I'm not worried about that. So here is the desert. If you notice back there in the time-lapse, we actually, I believe, passed a dungeon on the way here, which is why I marked that off with a beacon. That will be very interesting to see how we check that out, because there might be a skeleton dungeon there. I do know where there are already some dungeons though, but we will take a look probably later nonetheless, because dungeons and temples, which we have covered, actually do have the chance to spawn a new item which was added in 1.4.6, and that is these special magic books called enchanted books. And we're going to look at enchanted books and how to make them ourselves very soon when we build a blacksmith and an anvil. So that's when we will cover those. I didn't forget about them in the enchanting tutorial, I just wanted to do them with something else. So this structure here is a desert well. They serve no actual purpose, they're just here purely for decoration and some sandstone blocks if you want them. We're not looking for those though, I'm afraid. So you need to come all the way to the far end of the desert, to the other side, where there is a forest. And then you need to take a turn which will go south. You need to go then south. So I just wanted to show you where the first village was, and I'll pop those coordinates in the description, and then you need to head south. And this is the second village. This guy, well, in this village there is a priest, which I'm pretty happy about as well, because we didn't have a priest before. So as you can see, because we're in a desert, it has a slightly different texture. So this has also got a librarian and a priest. What are you offering? Books as well, so that's not a bad offer. There's 2 librarians here actually, there's 2 libraries. You're offering... Man, that is an unfair deal. And where's the priest gone? Is the priest in here? But yeah, there's a priest around here somewhere as well. This one actually doesn't have any normal houses. Ah, there's the priest. What are you offering? Now that is pretty good actually. Diamond Axe 3 emeralds gives you Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3. That would be a deal that I would probably actually use. We might trade with that guy, because that's a guaranteed enchantment. And Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3 on an axe. For 3 emeralds you don't spend any levels. I think that's worth it. So yeah, just the other side of the hill here is the desert temple. So if we come down here, it looks quite a lot different to what a jungle temple does. And both of these structures were added into the game in Minecraft 1.3. So this is the temple. They've got an entrance here on the above layer. It seems to have been fairly damaged. The main entrance would have been here, but it appears to have been, yeah, blocked off. So the only entrance for this pyramid is through the roof, and it's been cut into by some sort of lake. So now you may be wondering, well, there's nothing here. There is things here. It's hidden right underneath this sort of square, this central square. But if I crack open a piece of wool and put a torch down there, as you can see, there is a pressure plate. And that pressure plate is rigged up to TNT. So rather than risk going down there and risking all my personal possessions, if you put an item on it, it won't activate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some gravel down here, and we're going to climb down, because gravel obeys the laws of physics, and we're then going to disable the pressure plate, rather than jumping down there willy-nilly and probably risking our lives, because we may end up activating the TNT and we will destroy all the goods in the treasure chests. So we don't want to do that. So let's pop you down here. Let's get some light on. Pick that up. And there is a cave nearby, I can hear it. Got some spiders in it. So if I open this chest, we've got some gold. Got some gold and zombie flesh again. Iron, gold, zombie flesh. Iron, gold, bones and zombie flesh. It's a lot of spiders. So why don't we grab our axe. That is a lot of spiders. That sounds like there's a dungeon nearby, because you don't normally get spiders in that amount. So, we've picked up pretty much everything out of this one. We've got lots of gold, lots of iron, lots of bones, lots of rotten flesh, a piece of orange wool. So, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a dungeon. So now we just need to climb out. I'm just going to use the gravel again. So this temple actually has exclusive access to the smooth sandstone and also the creeper-faced sandstone. And we are going to use these probably in projects later. I'm going to leave them alone for now, but if we need any, I'll come back here and take this pyramid down. You can leave them, and you could even live in them if you really wanted to, but we don't want to do that. We already have a home. I can see that the sun is going down, so rather than go out at night into the desert, we're just going to go to sleep, and then we're going to return to the cottage. So that's all I really need to do now. So why don't we just pop a piece of gravel here, and we can climb out, and we can head back now towards our home. And I really wish I brought the compass with me, but unfortunately I haven't. So another well over there actually. I think there's a couple of wells from what I remember in this place. So yeah, they are desert and jungle temples. So as you can see, they can hold a wide range of rare loot, which is good news actually. For anybody who's looking for loot, especially for gold, iron, bones, zombie flesh. I think the books have a random chance of spawning in there now. Amongst many other things that can go in there. You can get diamonds in there. I think you can get redstone. Oh, a ravine. Very nice ravine down here. So yeah, there's resources are plenty down there. Sort of cuts into this huge cave here. And we're going to look at some more of these naturally generated structures soon. I just wanted to go through those two with you today, as I felt it's about time we did some adventuring. So off camera, what I might be doing now is probably trading with some of the villagers. I definitely want to make a trade with the diamond axe guy. He is offering a really good deal for a diamond axe. Though I might not do it straight away. I want to find some more diamonds first rather than waste them on an axe. But it does save paying XP levels, because even then you might not get something great. And on an axe, a diamond axe, efficiency 3. I mean, how fast do you want it to be? It can only go to efficiency 4. And then you would have to pay 30 levels for that, and you might not even get that. So, well worth it, I think, along with unbreaking. So we're back in where the pine forest is. Our cottage is just over here. As we go down here, our big old cave was just over here that we went down. Yeah, here's our where we went exploring. Oh, look at that! I left some iron there. So yeah, desert and jungle temples each have their own resources and random loot you might get in a chest. So in your world, your loot will probably be different to mine, unless you're downloading this map. Then you will have that loot. So yeah, it has a random chance to generate when you see all these creeper holes here. It has a random chance to generate when you go into a jungle or a desert, and we got both, and we got some, what I would say, pretty good loot, to be honest, out of there. Alright, we didn't get an enchanted book or any diamonds, but we certainly did get some other good loot. We got a lot of gold, which we're going to need for later tutorials. Anyway, we're going to be needing more iron. That saved me finding iron. And we got a bunch of other resources, tripwires, redstone. We've got a lot of chests, which is quite handy. All these things are coming useful, so why don't we just drop off a few of these different things. Redstone there. Where's my iron? Right there, so let's put that there. Gold, we can stack that up. We've now got 64 and a bit. Got rotten flesh, and got that axe. Let's put that out of the way. Chiseled stone bricks. Pressure plate. We can put all of the redstone stuff over here out of the way. The repeater and rare blocks will go in this chest as well. Moss stone goes in here. Find a place for a dispenser. The orange wool can go down there. Tripwires. Put that there. Positive I've probably got a place for flint. Yeah, and string. Put vines in there. Levers. Cobblestone and spare chest, the rotten flesh. So yeah, we've put everything away now. This is just how I have things organised. What I am going to start doing soon, as you can see I've got these books and quills made up, is writing up a little guide from each episode. I'll run back and I'll put them in this chest here, so you've got a quick reference to what we did when, and just a brief guide on what we did in that episode, just so that you know, and it'll be quite handy I think anyway. So yeah, that pretty much covers today's episode, episode 26. So in the next episode, I'm tied between either going to an abandoned mine shaft or building a blacksmith. We may build the blacksmith and do the anvil next, I think. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll get another building built, and then we'll probably go after a mine shaft. They're my new records, by the way. I got Maul, I believe Strad. Actually, I do have 2 Strads. I didn't know that. And I got Stal. So, yeah. I really like this expanded cottage. We've got so much room now. So yeah, that pretty much covers it for today. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial. Episode 27, when we'll probably build the blacksmith, I imagine. We'll set the blacksmith up, and then we will go and do some combining enchantments with an anvil, which is going to be quite the fun activity to do, I'm sure. I'll teach you all about the anvil, and actually gathering up that extra iron will be useful for making the anvil. So yeah, I'm beginning to ramble a bit now, so I'll sign off here, and I will see you in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.